So we're going to continue on Unit 2, Lesson 5, and we're going to speak here about aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds. So what are aromatic compounds? Aromatic compounds, they are, historically we call aromatics compounds, the compounds that had some aromas. We're going to speak later about that. But all these compounds contain benzene. Aromatic, so I'm going to search aromatics contain compounds contain benzene. Benzene. What is a benzene? A benzene, the formula of the benzene, so I'm going to write here, benzene. The formula of benzene is C6H6. This is the formula of the benzene. It is a cyclic. It is a cycle. Okay, so I'm going to erase everything, but you have to know aromatic compounds, they has to contain benzene. Now we're going to speak about the benzene. What is the structure of the benzene? C6H6. We know that it has 6 carbons and it is cyclic, so I'm going to represent it. I will have carbon here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they are like that. But I have only 6 hydrogens, so I'm going to put hydrogen for each carbon. I have one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. So this is 6 hydrogens with 6 carbons. But you have a problem here. Why? Because these carbons are not happy. Because this one has only 3 legs, it must have 4. This one also, this one also, this one, this one, this one. Because a carbon, always we said, it has 4 legs. So chemists said, in the past, they said, historically, they said, the problem is solved. It is easy. Yeah, only these ones are double bounded here. This one is double bounded here, and this one is double bounded here. That's it. And if effectively, if we see it, each carbon is happy now. This carbon here is happy because it has 4 legs. This one also has 4 legs, 4 legs, 4 legs. But there is a problem. There is a problem, and when we see the experience and the data and observation, why the double bond must be here are not here, or here, or here? So why the double bond? So the double bond, it is not fixed. This is what the data tells us. This is what the experience is telling us. They're telling us the double bonding are not fixed. They change place. Maybe they started for some time, for example here, but after a while, by the bonding, the electrons will go here and here. So there is no fixed place for the double bonding. That's why the chemists, when they represent a benzene, they don't represent it with this one. They represent it with the ring. They put a circle here, a ring, to say the double bonding, they are here, but they change place. So we don't know where they are at each time. We don't know because they change place. And this is the this is the benzene. Okay. Now we have to make the difference between the benzene, and because it has 6 carbons, and cyclohexane. Cyclohexane. The cyclohexane, its formula is C6H12. What does it mean? I have 6 carbons, like benzene, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have the bonding here. But here, each one has 2 hydrogens. This one has 2 hydrogen, this one has 2 hydrogen, has hydrogen, 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 hydrogen. That's it here. That's here. That's here. And the bonding are fixed, not like here. The electrons are moving and the bonding are moving. Because this one, okay, this one, it is a normal alkane. Normal alkane. And it has the properties of alkane. This one has delocalized electrons. It has completely different properties. That's what all the family or all the compounds that has this ring, we call them aromatics. This is the class. They are not alkanes, they are aromatics. And as we said, we are going to represent the ring. We don't have to put the carbons, as we said. Usually we put it like that. This is how we put now the benzene. This is equivalent. We put it like that. We put the benzene like that. We put it like that. So all the compound that has a benzene like that, we call them aromatics. Why we call them aromatics? Because historically, when we see the, for example, a compound that has some aromas, like vanilla flavors, compounds with, so compounds, or molecular compounds with some aromas, aromatic, some aromas, like compound with vanilla flavoring has a benzene component, a benzene in its molecule, a benzene in its molecule. So the aromas, that's why we call them aromatics, because they give odor, they give distinct odor. That's why we call them aromatics. Now we go to the naming now. How are we going to name the name compound with the benzene? How are we going to name aromatics? So I'm going to say naming aromatics. So the rules of naming are the same as the ones that we did. We're going to take only some examples. Say I have here a ring. We call it benzene ring. So it is a benzene. When you see a ring, it is a benzene. And say I have here CH3, and I have another CH3 here. How I'm going to call this one? First, this one, it is a benzene. The ring here, it is a benzene, and we have two side chains. We have two side chains. I have this chain and I have this chain. This one, it is a methyl, and this one, it is a methyl. So what we have to do next, we have to number our carbons, because we are going to number our carbons. The manner that we will have the smallest numbers for the side chains. So I'm going to label this one 1, 2, 3, 4. If I go in the other side, I will have the same. So what we're going to call this one? I'm going to call it 1, 2, dimethyl benzene. Why dimethyl? Because I have two methyls. It's the same as we did. Example 2. Say I have this one. For example, I have again a benzene, a ring of benzene, and say I have a fluorine here, and I have chlorine here. Again, what I have to do, my name will finish by benzene, and I have two side chains. I have the first side chain and second one. This one is fluoro. Okay, and second one, it is chloro. Which one will come first? Chloro, because C, it is before F in the alphabetic order. So I'm going to label the carbons the way that I will have the smallest number, because I'm going to start by the carbon. Nothing, we can start with 1. I'm going to put this one 1, 2, 3. Why? Because I'm going to start by chloro, because the chlorine. And the name now it will be 1 chloro, 3 fluoro, benzene. And this is the name. Now you understand how we name the aromatics. Good. So we're going to stop here. Bye.